Okay, we're starting today's Angels and Ancestors reading with the Sky Father. This is, you know, the counterpart of Earth Mother. This is a divine masculine energy. This is like the cosmos. This is like a higher consciousness and knowing about higher things. Now, it's super important to understand that when you're starting to rise like this, you are absolutely in mystic territory. Yes, you are a mystic. If you're seeing this, you are a mystic. You have powers. You're a high priestess, and it's time to harness those powers. You are knowing. You know things. You see things. You have intuitive abilities, and maybe you haven't fully tapped into them all the way because of your fears. Maybe you're letting your fears dictate a lot in your life right now. Now, this is about shadow work here. Track down your fears and your desires. It's like after you go through these phases that you have to go through, the spiritual awakening journey is a long one, and there's so many different phases to it, but you get to this point where it's like you stop trying so hard and you're just like, I don't want anything, and I'm not afraid of anything anymore because I faced most of my fears. So if you're still in that point where you're like, I need to face my fears, they're not as scary as you think. What gives them that power is your fear. Your fear feeding that thing is giving it power. Take your power away. Nothing can affect you unless you give it the power to do so, right? And of course, there's things like you have to learn from too. Like sometimes your fears are directly connected to things that have happened in past lives, or just things that are more esoteric, like spirits and things like this. People are so frightened because they are afraid of the unknown. But Sky Father's here to say, trust the unknown. Okay, so when you track down your fears and you love your fears and I'm a big advocate of exposure therapy. So like facing your fears head on and then realizing you made it out to be a lot more in your head than it actually was. Once you integrate that shadow, then you get to rise higher into your mystical abilities. And when you do that, you tap into higher consciousness levels, and you will find that there are other beings with higher consciousness levels. And this is where you need to trust in the unknown, but also trust your discernment. It's a gift from the divine, part of your high priestess powers. So discernment is key when tapping into these higher energies. But it's crucial to release fear first, or it's gonna mess with this and you'll want to shut down your powers altogether.